up, Dej Works family? How are you doing? Happy New Year. I know your girl has been gone for quite some time and I'm so sorry. Started a new job, had to get comfortable with new job, so I took an extra month to really get acclimated, get well rested. So that's my story, but I apologize. I missed y'all. I really did. I really did. But I hope that you guys had a wonderful new year. I hope that that first month of January was good to you. And I hope that we just keep pushing and striving. But first, I want to say welcome to the first ever, in terms, Dej Talk Wednesdays. For anyone that is new to this channel, I used to do Dej Talk Wednesdays on my old channel before I switched over to Dej Works. And it's something that I'm starting to bring back. So for this very first this very first Dej Talk Wednesdays, good Lord, give me strength, I am going to do a recap of Creative Connections. For anyone that doesn't know, I did 9 beautiful episodes of season 1, and that's where we talk with different artists so you guys don't feel alone in your art journey and your creative journey. We go through different things, we go through similar things, so I just want to recap on that, come back full circle and look at some funny moments, some laugh moments, some dance moments, some of the chill vibes that we had on here, and yeah, that's it. So let's get into it. As always, I have a clipboard with notes because I'm not good at remembering things that are not written down. So first things first, family moments. So on the first season of Creative Connections, I had 2 family members on there, my mom and my auntie. They were both episode 1 and episode 2, and yeah, they came with their own flair, as they should, okay? As everyone did, they came with their own flair. So let's look at a very powerful moment from my mom's episode.
A bittersweet moment because not only was I nervous and just kind of felt like I was like mutilating myself. It was a lady in the audience, and every time I kept saying sorry because I would stop. Every time I would mess up, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I was like, and she just blurts out, "You are not sorry." So she didn't miss.
So yes, that was my mom's worst experience that she decided to talk about, and it's one of my favorite moments in that episode. It's just really great how she talked about how this woman honestly pushed her to stop apologizing for her gift and honestly staying true in herself. And that's one of the moments that I look back on a lot when I'll do and watch episode 1 of Creative Connections. But on top of having good nuggets, not only my mother, but my auntie lives for good nuggets. So let's go take a look at one of my favorite moments from episode 2 with my aunt.
Consistency comes in because one, you can't set your boundaries because hey, you probably don't know your value, so that's why your value is important. So if you don't know your own value, of course your friends and family ain't gonna know your own value.
Did y'all hear all those nuggets about self-love and knowing yourself, and if you don't know who you are, then no one else will? She was speaking, okay? She was hitting them notes, and it touched my soul, and I really hope it touched yours. But those are my 2 family moments with my mom and my aunt. Really always shout out to them. Great women, great supporters in my life, great supporters in my creative life. So I love y'all, okay? Don't y'all ever forget that, because I really wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. I'm gonna get it together and be mature. But on top of having family moments, we always gotta circle back to some laugh moments. Everything that we did here on Creative Connections was about having nuggets, was also about having a good time. So let's look at 3 of my favorite laugh moments on Creative Connections.
Wonderful things.
Oh, see, have me don't listen.
Don't look at me.
Like Deja.
That's my representation.
Noted. I was like,
Now really
gonna.
this could be. I'm kidding.
Are you kidding? Is she serious right now?
You ain't never just tear me down like.
Ain't that good? Look at that. All we ever did was laugh on Creative Connections. All we ever did was laugh on here. We had a good time. We always came with nuggets. So I definitely want to shout out to my girls, Key, Jax, and Tandria, for making me laugh, keeping me on my toes, and honestly just making this wonderful bond back here with this whole green space a wonderful time, okay? But on top of having laugh moments and having family moments, we also had some of the chillest people I've ever met on the show. Obviously, given by how I dress, 1, and then 2, just about the character that I am. I'm not always a chill person. I always have a little bit of liveliness to me, but I had 2 people on my show that gave me just really chill vibes during the episodes. So I have to give a shout out to Brandon and Josh, because both of their episodes were very, very relaxing. Like the energy that they came into the room with was just very like mellow and this complete chill aura that I couldn't just walk away from. It kind of just eased up the energy in the space, which I think is a really good balance, considering a lot of other people that I had on this series were so lively and so vibrant. So to have that contrast, I think was really great. So I have to give a shout out to them, because I greatly appreciate you guys switching up the energy in a still positive way, but in a more mellow way. So thank you for that. And on the side of our, our chill videos, because that's important, we got dance moments. And obviously we got dance moments because I dance, and then 9 times out of 10 the friends that I have dance, and then you just get a little beat, a little little clapping in the back, and voila, you got us dancing. So it doesn't take us much to get in that atmosphere. But let's take a look at 3 of my favorite dance moments.
6.
Thank you, Dej Talk.
Episode 6. That wraps up episode 6. That wraps up episode 6. That wraps up episode 6.
Okay, for a bye, y'all. Bye. So,
Hopefully it makes fun.
bye, y'all.
Bye.
It's been real.
Love, peace, blessings.
Manifestations.
Okay.
Bye.
And we
Bye.
Like, this has been the wave every episode.
I'ma do it with you.
This has been the wave.
I can get with that. See, that felt good.
I swear, all we do is dance. All we do is have a good time. Shout out to P, Tandria once again, and Key for giving me that energy to really, that all rhymed. Not the point. That's not what we're here for, but I had to give myself props for rapping that through really nicely. But yeah, no, thank you for these very vibe moments that we had on the show. Always dancing, and I live for that, obviously, but just I miss them, and I miss these auras and energies that we had. So that is the video extent of everything on the moments that we had on here. But if there's still so much to talk about, because there's so many things that you guys do not know that happen behind the scenes that are never meant to be your problems. Never meant to be your problems. First things first, things that you do not know, and a fun fact, me and my mother shot our episode twice. So, episode 1 was originally shot at 8 p.m. the first time. And it was until I looked back on the video where I saw like the glare on her glasses, and I wasn't fully interacting with the audience and all of these different things. And I was like, we're gonna have to reshoot this. We're gonna have to do this again. So, shout out to my lovely mother, waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, in still flight pajama clothes, coming to the back room to produce the episode that you guys actually saw, which ironically enough came out completely better than the first time. We were a lot more relaxed. Yeah, it was just, I still can't believe that happened, and obviously you guys would never have known that, but for me on the back end, it was just so funny. Like, I'm like, yeah, get out the bed, we're gonna go downstairs in the back room and shoot this video for a good, I think 40 minutes. So yeah, that's one thing that you do not know. Also, a lot of the videos, most of the videos were shot on my camera, on my iPhone. I do not have a camera yet, and that is something that I'm working on, but don't fret, I will have one before we get to season 2. That's all you need to know. But yes, a lot of it was shot on my camera. My camera betrayed me twice. We're not gonna really talk. You know what? Let's just look at a moment of betrayal. Let's just look at a moment of betrayal. Go to the video.
It's all good.
Hey guys, and we're back. All right, life is this is like completely crooked. My life is a
That's okay.
mess.
Art is subjective.
Y'all see me at my rawest points here, live, a mess. Oh, my phone died. Like, it gave up. Anyways.
Anywho.
All right, y'all, my bad. I had to go clean up my bottom lip because my lip gloss decided to betray me. You see all this betrayal? I show you a video of betrayal, and then I feel, and then there's betrayal. I'm just trying to be great. I really am. Anywho, back to what I was talking about. That is not the only video that I had to deal with where there was an issue with the camera. So that was a recap of that, but also the video with Jackie had to be reshot again. So yes, betrayal. The story of my life. I'm kidding. Anyways, outside of all of these things that you did not know and all these things that are going on in this lovely world, I do want to let you guys know that we are coming back with a season 2 of Creative Connections. Oh yes, honey. It's going to happen around the September, October time like it did before. That is what we're pushing for. We're going to push for 12 episodes. I still have so many things I want to talk to you guys about, but I also do still need new topics. So once again, drop in the comment section below so we can have these conversations, okay? And if you know anyone that might be great for Creative Connections that can share nuggets and will really impact, please drop in the comments below so we can have these great conversations, okay? Okay, but until then, because October, September, all that is a little, far around the line, you're like, what can we expect from Dej Works? Which is a very good question. So as I said in the beginning, we are going to start doing Dej Talk Wednesdays again. This will be the first one, our recap episode of Creative Connections. I'm going to work on talking too, I promise you, but I talk so fast. Anyways, this is the first episode of Dej Talk Wednesdays. They will happen on the first Wednesday of every single month. That is the goal, that is the plan. And honestly, it really is nothing but conversation. A lot of my experiences make me spark conversations about different things, and I want to share that with you guys, and I also want to know your opinions about these things that I'm talking about. So always feel free, comment section of any Dej Talk Wednesday. I want to know what you're thinking. This is a safe space, this is a comfortable space, as long as it's not racist or as long as it's none of that, we are all good. But this is a space of conversation always. So Dej Talk Wednesdays will happen on the first Wednesday of every single month. And then you guys will get your Dej Talks. Just remove that W. You guys will get your Dej Talks for the rest of the that month. So we get 3 Dej Talks and a Dej Talk Wednesday. And I really hope that you guys enjoy everything that I'm giving you, all these nuggets, especially with these new Dej Talks, because they're a little longer than them 30 seconds. And yeah, they're a little longer. They're like 2 minutes, 2:10. I've added a little flair for you guys because I love you guys. So that is what is to be expected on Dej Works until we get down to those lovely September, October months where we pick back up on Creative Connections. As always, it is a pleasure talking to you guys. I really do hope that you guys had a great intro into the new year. I hope that your January went smoothly. I hope that as we move throughout the rest of this year, it goes smoothly. Like, I'm really rooting for you guys, and I need y'all to know that. But yes, that wraps up the recap episode and the first Dej Talk Wednesday on Dej Works. Please make sure, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because without you, there can be no me. And I like doing this. I like showing up for you guys. So please, like, comment, share, and subscribe, okay? Thank you very much. Always a pleasure. I look forward to hearing and talking to you guys really, 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 really soon. But that's a wrap. Bye!